she really making out with a tree. Yo! What's good, YouTube man? It's your boy ZILLA. Back again with another video. And today, we're going to be reacting to... Most of you already know what this is, so I don't really got to say too much, so... Let's just get around to the video. Let's go. Bro, isn't it kind of crazy that she's on a roller coaster? Like full speed and everything. Like me personally, if I'm on the roller coaster, I don't want to like you know, push off of like do anything crazy like that because I ain't trying to fall off. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Let's keep going with the video.
I bet you I can. Challenge is accepted. To clone you, I had to figure out exactly where you are. I saw you tonguing down a roller coaster while it's going 100 miles an hour. I zoomed in on the background and I saw Six Flags. I also saw the drop tower ride in the back.
You know, it's kind of funny how this dude's like Batman. He really got like detective skills. Like how did he like freeze frame it to the exact point to where he knows where she's at? That's crazy.
In the back. The same one they have at Six Flags Magic Mountain in California. I took my cloning kit in my hand and drove 6 hours to Six Flags.
Bro, 6 hours is crazy. Like, you really going 6 hours just so you can go on a roller coaster to where someone... I don't know what's going on.
They let me in with my clone kit so I could swab your DNA right off the roller coaster. From the full footage, I saw you were on seat 117.
Bro, again, he's really Batman. Like, he really going like frame by frame during the video to find clues. Like, what, bro? Like...
Once I got to the ride, I started looking for seat 117 and I found it. I went on seat 117 and in the middle of the ride, I swabbed your DNA directly off the roller coaster. I took your DNA Q-tip, put it in my chemical grade case and went back to my laboratory to clone you.
I have no clue how he did not lose it or how it didn't fall in that loop, but, you know. Physics. It's physics.
In my lab, I took your DNA out the chemical grade case, put cytochrome 437 solution, looked under a microscope, the DNA was moving. I put 14N17 solution on it, and placed the agar plate in my DNA oven. This is you currently at 8 weeks old, and soon I will have you for myself.
It's a baby now? Go, okay.
I bet you can't clone me, Coby.
It's like, bro, like, why they be looking at it like that? Like, that's just an inanimate object. Like, chill.
Bet you I can. Challenge is accepted. Now to clone you right, I had to figure out exactly where you were. I saw you on a private jet and you licked the door handle of the cockpit. I did a Google image search of the jet you were on and it came up with this fake jet that people use to flex on social media. It looks real, but it's a movie set. I then found the exact address to the fake jet that you lit.
Like I said before, he's really Batman.
I took my cloning kit in my hand and drove straight to the fake jet movie studio. Once I got there, I saw they left the gate open, so I went inside. I had to figure out a way to get to the fake jet so I could swab your DNA. I typed the most generic password, 1234, and the door opened. And guess what? The fake jet was inside.
I don't know who owns this place or like who rents this out, but they gotta like fix some shit because there's no way someone could just get into it just with no problem. Like, come on, man. That's how you get robbed.
I went directly to the back of the jet to swab your DNA right off the door handle of the cockpit. I put your DNA back in my chemical grade tube and went back to my laboratory so I could clone you. Back at my lab, I put your DNA in an agar plate. I put cytochrome 437 solution, looked under my $30,000 microscope. I put blue N6 solution and extracted your DNA in a syringe. I placed the DNA in a microcentrifuge. This is you currently in...
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. A fake private jet shit just for social media is probably the most depressing shit I've seen ever. Like, that is crazy.
But you can't clone me, Coby.
I bet you I can. Challenge is accepted.
You know what's weird about what she just did? Why did she rub her tongue like she just finished making out with somebody? Like, what, bro? Like, I don't know.
Now to clone you right, I had to figure out exactly where you were. I saw you lick the caution sign on a Ferris wheel. And from the full video, you tagged me and I saw number 3 on the Ferris wheel bucket that you went in. To find out which Ferris wheel you're on, I saw a ride card and it said Pacific Park.
All right, now that's insane. Like, how could you even see that? Like, that shit is mad small. You could, like, they put that mad small in the car. Like, how did you still see it? Like, I'm telling you, bro, he's really Batman.
Then typed in Pacific Park on Google, and I found the exact Ferris wheel that you licked, and I got the exact location to Pacific Park. I took my cloning kit in my hand and drove straight to the Ferris wheel that you licked so I could swab your DNA right off of bucket number 3. Once I got to Pacific Park, I saw the Ferris wheel that you licked and went straight on to number 3. I then took my Q-tip and swabbed your DNA right off the caution sign that you licked and put it back in my chemical grade tube and went back to my laboratory so I could clone you. Back at my genetics lab, I took your DNA out, put it under my $30,000 microscope. This is DNA at 3000x zoom. Put it back in my chemical grade tube and put hydrochloric acid on top and a little bit of phosphoric acid. I put your DNA in my embryonic cell fusion machine. That's you currently come back for updates.
You know what I also realized too is that any of these women, they have kids in the future, or I don't know, spouses or whatever the hell, in the future, they gonna come across and see a post like this. They will be like, ew, what is my mom doing? Like, bro, that's crazy.
I bet you can't clone me, Coby.
I just peeped. Why she kind of look like that that statue? Like, questions.
I bet you I can. Challenge is accepted. To clone you right, I had to figure out exactly where you were. I saw you're licking the face of Cardi B. I did a Google search for Cardi B wax statue, and I found the exact Cardi B that you licked. She was at the Hollywood Wax Museum, and I got the exact address to where it was. I took my DNA swab kit and went straight to the Wax Museum.
You know what's pretty lucky about all these people like doing all this I bet you can't clone me things? Like, how come they all like driving distance from him? Like, come on, man. Like, if you really gonna do like some crazy shit, like, bro, like someone from like Alaska do it. You know what I mean? Like, make him go to Alaska or something. Cause these are like what, 30-minute drives from his house? Like, come on, man. I gotta try harder.
Once I got there, I had to figure out a way to sneak inside. When no one was looking, I went straight underneath and snuck inside. Once I got inside, I saw a bunch of different wax figures. That's J-Lo, but I'm there to find Cardi B. And there she was, right in front of me. Cardi B, the one you licked. I then took my DNA swab and swabbed your DNA directly off Cardi B's face. I put your DNA in my chemical grade tube and went back to my laboratory to clone you. The lab safety is always first. I put on my protective eyewear. I then put cytochrome 437 solution on top, looked under a microscope, and it looked perfect. I then put 2 drops of C15H3 solution and a little bit of red chloride hydrogen. I placed it in my DNA oven. This is you at 5 weeks old and soon I'll have
Hell no.
Yeah, that baby don't look human. I ain't gonna lie. That's another species. Bro, she really making out with a tree. Like, she got the whole head toe and everything, bro. Long kiss too. Bruh. That's all I can say. Come on, man. Y'all, you tripping.
I bet you can't clone me, Coby.
I bet you I can. Challenge is accepted. To clone you right, I had to figure out exactly where you were. I saw you making passionate love to a tree in the back.
And you know what's crazy too? It's like she did this in the middle of the day. Like, bro, there was somebody who was driving by at like 25 miles per hour and was seeing her do this. Bro, it was probably like, bro, what the hell's going on? Like, bro, like, let's just keep going with the video, man.
Background, it said Elevado Avenue. I did a Google search for Elevado Avenue, and it came up with the famous street in Beverly Hills, California. I took my cloning kit in my hand and drove straight to Beverly Hills, California.
Again, like I keep saying, all these places that they keep doing this challenge, bro, is all driving distance from him. Like, I gotta try harder. Like, come on. Like, bro, like, why don't like somebody from Spain do it? You know what I mean? Make him pay money to do this. Like, come on, man. Like, why all gotta be 30 minutes away from him conveniently? Like, it gotta be on purpose or some shit.
I got there, I turned down Elevado Avenue. There was over 4,000 palm trees lining the street. So I knew this wasn't gonna be easy to find your DNA. Finally, after 3 hours of searching for your tree, I found Elevado Avenue sign. I then found the exact tree that you licked and swabbed your DNA directly off the palm tree. I put in my chemical grade case and went back to my laboratory so I could clone you. Back at my lab, I put your DNA in an agar plate. I put cytochrome 437 solution on top, looked under a microscope, the DNA was moving. I put N17 solution down my DNA diffuser. I put the filtered DNA back in the chemical grade tube and put it in my nitrous oxide. Currently, and soon I'll have you from.
Again, that baby don't look human. Alright, why is it in a jar? Like, that shit gonna die. Whatever, man. Anyways, man, that's gonna be the video. I hope y'all enjoy it. And if y'all want me to see me do a part 2 of it, I got y'all. You know what I mean? I got y'all. Anyways, man, it's your boy, ZILLA. And I'm out. Peace.